Hey guys, it's Cody. Thank you for tuning in for another video of mine. Now, I've been kinda taking a break from YouTube, I guess you could say. Haven't been really making anything lately. Lots has been going on, but I had just the right opportunity today, so I've made a couple videos about a few different things that I've wanted to make videos about for a long time. And as I got to thinking about this one, it just started to roll out a lot easier than the others. So I'm going to tell you a deeply personal story of mine. So consider this a little story time, as the YouTubers say. Like, I guess I don't really consider myself like a YouTuber, but that's just some YouTube terminology. So my story time is extremely graphic, inappropriate, and if you're under 18, I suggest that you leave right now. It is very upsetting, it's very disgusting, it's really hard to hear, it's inappropriate, all of those things. The most, this video could be removed from YouTube for all I know. But it's a true story, I swear this happened, it's hard to believe, it was traumatizing for me, and I just want to I'm just gonna share it. My friend, a good friend of mine was just like, yeah, do it, put it on YouTube. I had to deal with this in therapy because it was that shocking. Now, I'm not going to tell you the person it involves because if anyone sees this video, I would hate for them to know, because the person is a public figure as well, and I do not want to tarnish his reputation at all. It's just so vile. Okay, I've warned you, you've been warned, if you're still here, it's on you. Okay, so, I want to say this happened 3 to 4 years ago, 2015, yes, so this happened in 2015. I was at my friend's house, and he was showing me videos on his computer. He's super into filming sexual acts of, himself having sex with his partners, and I am too, but that he was on his computer trying to show me something, and I don't necessarily think it was an act, like we weren't talking about an encounter with him and someone. He was just flipping through videos, trying to find something. I cannot remember what he was trying to find. He was trying to find something. I was sitting next to him. He was on his computer, and I was sitting next to him. And he's flipping through. We're not like watching these videos, but because I know he does this and I do it too. Like that's why I said that. But he wasn't showing me a video of him and someone else. He was just flipping. He was flipping through these videos trying to find something, and then he flips to a video, and it is a video of him. It's 3 things. It's, first of all, it's in his apartment. So the apartment we're in right now. So I know there's no mistake of who or what. Him bent over, and a man standing on one side, holding a dog, a German Shepherd, that was fucking him. I'm not kidding. I mean, it was, I didn't hysterically freak out where he noticed. I was just like, I saw it, for sure. I know he knows I saw it. And he goes, just as he, knowing he was just like, and he started clicking really fast. There was another one, and then it was out of these videos. And I was completely in shock. I did not know what to say. It was for sure my friend getting fucked by a German Shepherd, and first of all, just like a cliche, I really hate that that's connected to my computer. That is so annoying. I need to turn that off. So I hate the fact that, well, I hate the fact that it was an animal at all. Obviously, this is disgusting. But, it was a German Shepherd, so cliche, right? I don't know. The whole setup was like this apartment. So so after I'm sitting there, so like, and then he keeps going. He's like, you know, he's going on to whatever he was focused on showing me. And at this point, I'm just like, whoa, I cannot believe he's not even going to acknowledge what I just saw. Like, he's gonna like play it off, like whatever. So I was just like, I didn't say anything. I was so shocked. And then I was like, okay, well, if that was me, I guess I wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, that was something I did, you know, a couple of weeks ago or whatever with, so, you know, I wouldn't, how else? Like, I don't know how I would have played it off either. Like, I probably would have done the same thing. Like, I don't know. So, of course, like, I shouldn't be surprised that he didn't say anything. So, totally fucking freaked out. Like, trying not to view my friend differently, but, like, I'm like, I don't know if I can be friends with you. Like, I cannot believe this. And I don't know if this is before or after, but I've tried to break up with, I tried to break up with this friend for multiple reasons, just because he's so irresponsible, and he is always getting himself into trouble, and, like, just, he's not responsible, you know? So, fun to be around, not responsible, could get me into trouble, right? And then, so I see this, like, I don't know about the timeline. I think I know, I've tried to, you know, we're still kind of friends, but I keep them at arm's length. Never told anyone except, well, a few close friends of mine who, well, one friend knows him, not friends with him. The other friend doesn't know him at all. And the third person is my therapist. So after it happened, probably, I want to say I couldn't wait more than 2 weeks. Like, the next time I saw my therapist, or the time after that, I probably shared it with her. And we dealt with it for a few weeks, just because it was so deeply disturbing to see, first of all. And, like, I've seen a lot of disturbing shit online. It's out there, you can see it. But, like, it really, just to know the person and then deal with, like, how you're supposed to deal with, like, I actually have had a sexual, and then the fact that I've actually had a sexual relationship with this friend on and off through the years. Like, we've been friends for a very long time, probably like 10 years now. Now, not then, but now, it's like, I was kind of worried for my own sake, and now I go get tested and do things. So apparently, which I mean, I should have maybe talked to my doctor about it, but like, nothing ever came out of it. Yeah, so now, basically, the point I got with my therapist was, like, do you want to pursue legal action? Like, do you want to tell the authorities that you saw this video, that this is, you know, that this is happening, you know, the dog's rights? Like, I actually didn't think about, like, the dog was kind of raped. Maybe, you know, just like an odd element to the story is my friend actually had a dog at the had a dog at the time, and it was not the dog in the video. Cause like he kind of like, oh, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. So it was like totally a different dog. So that kind of made me feel like some way. I was like, okay, he wasn't having sex with his own dog. Anyways, so as you can imagine, so I decide I do not feel confident enough. I don't feel comfortable. I can't go to the police. Totally afraid to go to the police. Like, I don't know why. I doubted myself. I didn't doubt what I saw, but I just didn't want to make those accusations against someone and then it not be proven. I didn't want to see my friend get in trouble. I just wanted to hide my face in the sand. You know, like, I did not want to know, like, why did I have to see this? You know? So, yeah, my one friend who I told was like, you need to tell the police because what about the dog? Like, that's wrong for the animal, and your friend is disgusting, and this is immoral, this is inhumane, whatever. My therapist really was just trying to help me understand, channel my emotions, you know? And it gets worse. So I let it go, and then shortly after, which this is another thing that makes it really bizarre. I'm sorry, let me just think briefly of the timeline. Okay, I can't remember which one came first, but I decided the one thing that I wanted to do, you know, after talking to my therapist and my friends, to handle this is, okay, I have to say something. I can't just, you know, I wanted to bury my hand in the sand, but I couldn't. So I decided to confront my friend. Whew! And it actually ended up just making me more angry, and for me deciding at that time I was cutting that friend out of my life, because when I brought it up, I said, look, I really just want you to be really honest with me. I'm not going to do anything. I just really need you to be honest with me for my own sanity, because I know what I saw on your computer, and I just wanted you to acknowledge it. And then he did. He was like, what are you talking about? I have no idea. I don't even remember, like, that day. Like, what are you talking about? And I guess I don't blame him, because, like, who would own up to that? Because, like, giving me that type of, you know, control over the situation where he had no control of what could happen to him or what I would do, I get it. But it pissed me off, like, royally. And, you know, just, like, I kind of felt, like, gaslighted a little bit, which I found out later what that was. You know, like, he kind of made me feel like what I saw, made me second guess myself, what denied my truth, and made me question myself, like, what, you know, where I was so sure until he completely denies it, and now I'm like, what, you know, could I have been mistaken? Like, these are really strong accusations. So he completely shuts me down, but now that I'm saying it and speaking it, I guess later I got the satisfaction that I needed, because for whatever reason, he contacted me several months later and asked me if I knew anyone who could wipe his computer down and clean it out and get rid of whatever evidence was on his computer. He had something wrong with his computer, and he had to take it into the shop to get repaired, and he wanted me to, if I had any suggestions, and I told him no, I had no idea, no one who, and that was actually the truth. I didn't know how I could help him. I don't ever know what happened with that. I don't know if he just got a new computer. I don't know what happened, but that was the mark that I needed to know that what I saw was wrong, but also I was right. So that is the dog. Oh God, so disturbing. Anyways, guys, there's nowhere to go after that, right? That's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a good one.